The next good thing that comes my way. Check, check. Check, check. Looks like we're getting some volume. But it is not. Tears fall like rain, and I said, maybe 2,000 beats. You can see what I can. From the next thing comes my way. All right.
Why was you looking for me?
Missed you.
Oh my god. What? Are you coming up? Welcome to the Wednesday evening feed of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Coming to you live in your living room or wherever you are from our living room here at Das Gomenschloss. It's free to play. It's fun to play. You can check out clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the details on how the game works. All the rules and regulations are there, as well as team sheets. You can take a glance at that or download it, print it, color it and decorate it later, hang it on your fridge when we're done. But all the details are there on how the game works. And it's just 20 general trivia questions. 6 rounds, 3 questions each, halftime, final, where you can wager any, all, or none of the points you gather throughout the game. And you'll be keeping score for yourselves. It's mainly just for bragging rights, or maybe you want to do wagering within your team or household, however it may be. Whoever loses at trivia tonight has to clean the toilet this weekend. I don't know. Just another Wednesday here at Das Gomenschloss. Be sure to keep an eye on our Facebook page and also clevelandawesometrivia.com. Things are starting to open up a little bit more, loosen up a little bit more as far as gathering restrictions go. So got some locations talking about coming back. Be sure to keep an eye on clevelandawesometrivia.com for when and where you can find us. Thursday nights is Saucy Brewworks night. We're at 2 locations in Ohio City and out in Pinecrest on the east side. Sunday nights, I'm back at Rookies. And of course, you can tune in here on Monday while Goman is out live at Parma Tavern with his entertainment-based game. That's movie and TV trivia on Monday nights. Goman is wandering around here this evening, so maybe he'll keep my babbling to a minimum. I think he and Rocky just went outside. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com. Looks like we're about 7 minutes away from the start time. I'll be asking you 20 trivia questions. Hey, Wayne, thanks for checking in. Oh, and We Are Family is here. Good to have you. Again, 6 rounds, 3 questions each. You're wagering on your answers there. We'll have a halftime question and then the final question where you can wager any, all, or none of the points you gather throughout the game. You'll be keeping score for yourselves. You can go to clevelandawesometrivia.com for our sample score sheets. And the rules and regulations are there. And of course, we do have the chat function here on YouTube. If you need any help, let me know. And feel free to check in there in the chat. See, we got 9 viewers. No thumbs up. Oh, you guys don't like me? Just kidding. We got 2 teams that have checked in so far. And I'm Kiki. It's Cleveland Awesome Trivia, live from the living room of Das Schloss. Hey, Clue Crew. Frank's still hanging out up there. Clue Crew brings our youngest Cleveland Awesome Trivia viewer to the game. 2 weeks already? I hope you're getting some rest over there. Awesome sauce in the house. Ooh, ooh. That was strawberry lemonade at some point. Doesn't look so pretty right now, but keeping hydrated. What do you guys got out there? Anything good? Anything fun happening out there in the Cleveland Awesome Trivia universe this week? We're watching Lost again. I think are we in the last season already, Goman?
What?
Are we in the last season of Lost already?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I have your thing. Did you want this or should I eat it? Ready? Oh. Where'd it go? What? Did I eat it? There, you can have it. Welcome, Vince Clortho, and I see you, Soupy. Give me about a 3-minute warning. Getting close to the start of the Cleveland Awesome Trivia Fun. General trivia coming at you tonight. ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all the details, rules and regulations, sample score sheets, when and where you can find us.
Say happy birthday to Vince Clortho.
Welcome, guessers. And I heard there's a birthday in the house. Happy birthday to Vince Clortho. Browns 16-0. Did you guys watch baseball at all, or are we just waiting for the football season to come back around? We're getting close to baseball, right? Spring season?
Started. Yeah.
I just threw the remote at Goman. Luckily, he's a very good catch because I'm a terrible thrower. Excuse me. All right, ClevelandAwesomeTrivia.com for all the details on how the game works. We do have that little chat area there. Feel free to use that to check in with me. If you have any problems, I don't know what that would be. Maybe give your competitors a little what for, shaking of the fist. No, those guys aren't here tonight. But no answers in the chat area, please. And typically we ask you to stay off your cell phones, but you very well may be watching me on your cell phone, so that's just silly. But, you know, you're just keeping score for yourself, so Google makes you feel better about that. Go with it. Just kidding. We hate Google. I mean, we don't, but all right. So, I gift each team with one free pass during the game. One time during the game, if there's a question you do not know the answer to, you can just go ahead and give yourself some points. It's a free pass. Guaranteed points for that. And I'm ready if you are. Let's do this thing. Heading into round one of the game. In round one, your categories will be fun facts, oceans, and books to movies. Again, categories for round one are fun facts, oceans, and books to movies. Question number one. True or false? There are movie theaters where the medium bucket of popcorn holds the same amount as the large bucket. They're just different shapes. Question number one, category fun facts. True or false? There are movie theaters where the medium bucket of popcorn holds the same amount as the large bucket of popcorn. They're just different shapes. And again, please, no answers there in the chat. But you can also let me know if you happen to need more time, if you and your teammates are debating or whatnot. Feel free to pop in there and let me know you need me to hold off on the answer for just a moment. Welcome, Gail Warning. Good to have you. Made it just in time. I'll give you 6 points on this one. Because I think we pretty much all know that question number one, it's a fun fact. So just indeed, since some movie theaters serve popcorn, same amount in a medium and a large bucket, they're just different shapes. It's true. True, the answer I was looking for. I think they get you, though, if you get the large, you get the free refills. So, whatever. More power to them. I kind of miss movie theater popcorn. All right. We ready for question two? Still warming up, so hopefully this one's not too tough. Categories oceans. In which ocean of the world would you find a part known as the Caribbean Sea? Question number two, category oceans. In which ocean of the world would you find a part of it called the Caribbean Sea? And again, there's the question in the chat area. In case you have any issues with my pronunciation or have a question about spelling, it's right there for you. All right, I feel like this one was kind of a softball. Tossing it out there, hoping you catch it right off. Question number two, category was oceans. In which ocean of the world would you find a part of it known as the Caribbean Sea? That is indeed the Atlantic. ocean. Atlantic, the answer, the one we were looking for. All right, hopefully everybody's warmed up and got some points. That's how we like it. We're moving along to question number 3. Might be a little bit tougher. The category books to movies. What was the first John Grisham novel to be made into a Hollywood movie? Lawyer turned author. What was the first John Grisham novel to be made into a Hollywood movie? All right, I'll give you a few more seconds on that one. Relatively prolific author, so maybe you can think of a few of his novels. Might have been turned into movies. Narrow it down, pick one. Question number 3. Category books to movies. What was the first John Grisham novel to be made into a Hollywood movie? The answer we were looking for? The Firm. The Firm, the Grisham novel first to be made into a movie. All right, that was the end of round 1. We're heading into round 2 of the game. In round 2, your categories will be companies, animals, and numbers. Again, your categories for round 2 are companies, animals, and numbers. Question number 4. Within 20 years either way, in what year was the company that we know as Sherwin-Williams first founded? Again, question number 4, category companies. Within 20 years either way, in what year was the company that we know as Sherwin-Williams first founded? All right, kind of a bit of a range there. It is a Cleveland-based company. Do you know your local trivia? Don't forget, I did gift each team with a free pass. It's not too early to use it. Here we go with the answer for question number 4, the category companies. Within 20 years, either way, in what year was the company that we know as Sherwin-Williams first founded? The answer we were looking for was the year of 1866. 1866, the answer we were looking for. So if you answered between 1846 and 1886, or if you used your free pass, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. Question number 5, category animals. What kind of shark has been responsible for the deaths of the most humans in history? Question number 5, category animals. What kind of shark has been responsible for the deaths of most humans in history? The most humans in history. And those last 2 questions were a little on the tough side, trying to ease up on you a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and share this with you in the chat area, our link to our GoFundMe page. Ever so grateful of all of the support of our friends and family, keeping us afloat during these crazy times. But if you have the urge or the ability to tip your hostess, you could use that link, or just spread that link around in your socials. Maybe there's somebody out there looking to help a small, family-owned, locally run business trying to stay afloat. Like I said, hopefully we'll have more locations in the next month or so, but who knows? In these unprecedented times. All right, question number 5, category animals. What kind of shark has been responsible for the deaths of the most humans in history? The answer we were looking for was the great white shark. The answer we were looking for. Question number 6, category numbers. What is the highest prime number that can be found between the numbers of 1 and 100? Again, question number 6, category numbers. What is the highest prime number that can be found between the numbers of 1 and 100? All right, we got some you math nerds in the house. How are you feeling about this one? Do you need more time? Question number 6, category numbers. What is the highest prime number that can be found between the numbers of 1 and 100? The answer we were looking for, 97. It's pretty high. 97, the answer we were looking for. All right, that was the end of round 2. We're heading into round 3 of the game, where I try to help you out a little bit with 2 50-50 questions and a range question under the categories of mythology, planets, and civil rights. Again, categories for round 3. I'm going to ask you a question about mythology. I'll give you a 50-50 shot at that. You'll have a 50-50 shot at the question about the planets and a range within to answer the civil rights question. Question number 7. What is the name of the Greek counterpart of the Roman goddess of love, Venus? Question number 7. What is the name of the Greek counterpart of the Roman goddess of love, Venus? Oh, I'm sorry, you're 50-50. There it is. Aphrodite or Diana? Aphrodite or Diana? Which one is the Greek counterpart to Venus, the Roman goddess of love? All right. Got a 50-50 shot on that one. You have to flip a coin. Here we go with the answer for question number 7, category mythology. What is the name of the Greek counterpart of the Roman goddess of love, Venus? The one we were looking for was Aphrodite. Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love. Question number 8, the category planets. The atmosphere of the planet Venus is primarily made up of what gas? Nitrogen or carbon dioxide? Question number 8. The atmosphere of the planet Venus is primarily made up of what gas? Nitrogen or carbon dioxide? Alrighty. Stop me if you need more time. For the answer on question number 8, category was planets. The atmosphere of the planet Venus is primarily made up of what gas? The answer I was looking for was carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. the main gas surrounding Venus? Question number 9. Category is civil rights. Within 5 years either way, in what year was racial segregation in public parks, playgrounds, and golf courses outlawed by the U.S. Supreme Court? Again, question number 9, the category civil rights. Within 5 years either way, in what year was racial segregation in public parks, playgrounds, and golf courses outlawed by the U.S. Supreme Court? A Rocky laying on my feet. Laying on my feet. Oh, good boy. Oh, good boy. Work that range. Or use your free pass. I'm getting ready, unless you stop me, to give the answer for question number 9. Category civil rights. Within 5 years either way, in what year was racial segregation in public parks, playgrounds, and golf courses outlawed by the U.S. Supreme Court? The answer we were looking for was the year of 1955. 55, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 50 and 60, or used your free pass, go ahead and give yourself some points for that answer. We're now heading into our halftime question. This works a little bit differently. No wagering involved. It's a single question with a single answer worth 10 points if you can get it correct all on your own. However, oftentimes it's a difficult question. So if you're not so sure, I have a very generous 50-50 hint available. Once you see or hear the hint that I will be providing, gets you 5 points. So 10 points if you happen to know it, 5 points once you see or hear my hint. If you were somehow to get it wrong, not really possible in this format, but it would be 0 points then, FYI. All right, here we go with our halftime question. What body of water separates Australia from the country of Papua New Guinea? Again, the halftime question. What body of water separates Australia from the country of Papua New Guinea? Give you a few seconds here. See if you can pull that answer out of thin air. If not, I have a very generous hint coming your way. All right, here we go. The hint regarding the body of water that separates Australia from Papua New Guinea. Is it Torres Strait, or Straight Jacket? I don't think that's it. Torres Strait, the answer we were looking for. 5 points, unless you happen to know it earlier. Then it was 10. All right, we'll take a quick break in case you need to go top off your beverage or let the dog outside real quick, or just get up and stretch your legs. Give you a minute or so to do that, and we'll come back with the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Oh, very nice. Brown 16-0 sharing their score there in the chat. Feel free. Total up your points so far. Let us know how you're doing. See how the competition is stacking up. Some nice scores there, guys. Thank you for sharing. Rocky is laying on my feet, but he's draped around the computer tray table like the. I don't know. I'm worried he's going to jump up from there and everything's going to go. So if that happens, you've been warned. What are you doing, good boy? Do you want to come up here? You don't want me to be working? You'd rather be playing with your Krabby? Do you want it? You can catch it. Sit. Good boy. You're going to catch it? Yeah, great job. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. We're going to catch it? Oh, causing a ruckus. That's how we do, huh? Because mommy's a terrible thrower. All right. Nope, I think puppy play break is over, okay? About that time. Get yourselves back for the second half of some Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Just a reminder, please no answers in the chat area. And if you have not used your free pass yet, please use it by question 18 because it's no good on the final. Heading into round 4 of the game. In round 4, your categories will be your opinion counts, hobbies, and U.S. history. Again, categories for round 4 are your opinion counts, hobbies, and U.S. history. And I slightly misspoke. This is the one time where we request that you go ahead and share your answers in the chat so we can stack up those opinions, see which one counts more. Here it is. Question number 10. Did you ever shoplift anything, even small, when you were a child? So we're not necessarily talking about yesterday. I'm just kidding. Yay or a nay? Did you ever shoplift anything, even small, when you were a child? Yeah, I don't know. I have a terrible memory. And I don't specifically remember stealing anything, but I couldn't imagine like it's got to be so easy for especially little kids to just like pick something up and leave with it, not even necessarily thinking that they were stealing it, just oh, they want that thing, so they pick it up and take it. I could see it. Looks like we've got plenty of yays. So you're not alone. All right. Moving along to question number 11. The category is hobbies. Oops. What mode of transportation would you be using to do a trick called an ollie? Question number 11, the category hobbies. On what mode of transportation would you be able to do a trick called an ollie? And it's there in the chat if the spelling of that trick might help you come up with the answer. But please, no more answers in the chat. Got all the yeses I wanted from you. Alrighty. Ready if you are for the answer to that question. Question 11, category hobbies. On what mode of transportation would you be able to do a trick called an ollie? The answer we were looking for was a skateboard. Skateboard, the answer we were looking for. Question number 12, category U.S. history. What was the last name of the 5 brothers who all died in the sinking of the USS Juno, causing the U.S. military to change its policy on family members serving together? Question number 12, category U.S. history. What was the last name of the 5 brothers who all died in the sinking of the USS Juno, causing the U.S. military to change its policy on family members serving together? All right, are we ready on this one? You used this question the other night, and a team was telling me they thought that these brothers were from Ohio, but I was just reading a little bit about it, and they're actually from Iowa. Close. And I had a decent number of teams give me the answer of Ryan the other night. But I also found in my research that some of the story was an inspiration for Saving Private Ryan. So maybe that's where they got that from. All right. So what was the last name of the 5 brothers who all died in the sinking of the USS Juneau, causing the U.S. military to change its policy on family members serving together? There were also 4 brothers that died in quick succession a couple of years later that sole survivor policy was implemented. But these 5 brothers on the USS Juneau were the Sullivan brothers. Sullivan, the answer we were looking for. All right, that was the end of that round. We're heading into round 5 of the game. In round 5, your categories will be game shows, holiday stories, and smart stuff. Again, your categories for round 5 are game shows, holiday stories, and smart stuff. Question 13. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did the first version of the game show Street Smarts first premiere on American television? Again, within 3 years, either way. In what year did the first version of the game show Street Smarts first premiere on American television? A little bit of a range there to work with. Have you used your free pass already? Lilith wants to know. All right, question 13. Category game shows. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did the first version of the game show Street Smarts first premiere on American television? The answer we were looking for was the year of 2000. And that's it. 2000, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 97 and 03, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. Or, of course, if you used your free pass. Question 14, the category holiday stories. In the story of Frosty the Snowman, what action causes Frosty to magically come to life? In the story of Frosty the Snowman, what action causes Frosty to magically come to life? All right. Are you singing the song in your head or out loud? Question 14, category holiday stories. In the story of Frosty the Snowman, what action causes Frosty to magically come to life? They put that hat on his head. Hat on his head, the action we were looking for. So, I mean, I try to be lenient as long as you said something about his magic hat. I probably give you some points. So, you're grading it for yourself. Do what you will. Question 15, the category smart stuff. What is the most common meaning of the abbreviation known as IQ? Question 15, category smart stuff. What is the most common meaning of the abbreviation known as IQ? All right. Here we go with that answer on question 15, category smart stuff. What is the most common meaning of the abbreviation known as IQ? I, intelligence, Q, quotient. Intelligence quotient, the answer we were looking for. And that's the end of that round. We're heading into our final round, round 6, where your categories will be liquor, words, and the internet. Again, categories for round 6 are liquor, words, and internet. Question 16. What is the name of the liquor that is made from something called a blue agave plant? Question 16, category liquor. What is the name of the liquor that is made from something called a blue agave plant? I don't drink much now. The chance of a migraine just isn't really worth it. So, but this used to be one of my top choices. Question 16, the category liquor. What is the name of the liquor that is made from something called a blue agave plant? Dun, 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 dun. Tequila. Tequila, the liquor we were looking for. Question 17, the category words. The prefix tetra, used in such words as tetric, tetrapod, and tetrameter, means what? Question 17, category words. The prefix tetra, used in such words as tetric, tetrapod, and tetrameter, means what? Do this one last time. There's that link for our GoFundMe page. If you can help us out, it'd be greatly appreciated. All right, stop me if you need it. More time, that is. Otherwise, giving you the answer for question 17. Category words. The prefix tetra, used in such words as tetric, tetrapod, and tetrameter, means what? I had one player the other night that was mad at himself. He came up to me afterwards and said, I so knew that. Because Tetris, it's 4 blocks arranged in different. It's 4. For the meaning of tetra from Greek. All right. Question 18, the category Internet. Within 2 years, either way. In what year was the website known as Wikipedia first launched? Question 18, category the interwebs. Within 2 years, either way. In what year was the website known as Wikipedia first launched? All right, give me a shout out if you need more time. Otherwise, I'll be providing the answer for question number 18. Category Internet. Within 2 years, either way. In what year was the website known as Wikipedia first launched? It's not much of a range. I don't think I would have been too much help, although I know it's been around at least as long as I've been doing trivia. They're very helpful when I'm double checking answers and such. The year that we were looking for was the year of 2001. 2001, the answer we're looking for is if you answer between 99 and 2003, or if you hadn't used your free pass yet, you used it there. Congratulations. We're now heading into our final question of the game. This is where you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you've gathered thus far. Feel free, if you would like, to go ahead and share your scores in the chat area. Kind of see how we stack up. Consider how we might want to wager as we head into this final question. And again, you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you've gathered so far. And as usual, I'll have a handy-dandy hint available. That'll give you a 1 in 4 shot for the correct answer. But once you see or hear my hint, you can only wager up to half of what you've gathered thus far. So again, any, all, none of those points. Some nice solid scores there. Good, good. But once you see or hear my hint, you can only wager up to half of those points. All right, looking good. I'm ready if you are. Let's do this thing. Our final question this evening. What is the odd first name of the child that Gwyneth Paltrow had with the lead singer of Coldplay? Again, our final question this evening. What is the odd first name of the child that Gwyneth Paltrow had with the lead singer of Coldplay? Ooh, Browns are excited on this one. Oh, Clue Crew right behind. All in, all in. All right, looks like we're all in, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's all of you. So get ready or not. Here comes the hint. And remember, once you see or hear the hint, you can only wager up to half of your points. Looks like most everybody's going all in on this one. Here we go. Our hint this evening. The child was either named Spanky, Footrest, Apple, or Spotify. I forgot Gwyneth was engaged to Brad Pitt and then dated Ben Affleck. That was all before she married Chris Martin in 2000. Oh, they met in 2002, married in 2003. They gave birth to their first daughter in May of 2004. And that odd first name we were looking for was Apple. She has a little brother named Moses. Very interesting. Again, Apple was the answer we were looking for. Great game tonight, guys. Thanks for tuning in, playing along. My name is Kiki. I'm with Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Check out clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the details of when and where you can find us. Goman will be back here on the YouTubes on Monday night with his entertainment-based game, broadcasting live from Parma Tavern. Movie and TV trivia, entertainment-based trivia questions then. And I should be back next Wednesday to keep you entertained from my living room to yours. Great game, everybody. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. And I hope to see you guys all again soon. Thank you, Soupy. And no worries, Browns. Math is hard. Great game, guys. Thank you. See you next time.